Betsy. I am from East LA. I consider myself a humanitarian. I created Cosmic Maya, which is all about empowering women and helping the environment through hemp.
Hi, I am Alyssa Rodriguez. I am an abstract artist. I paint with neon fluorescent paint and I paint with my hands. I'm from West Covina, California. I moved here when I was 13.
So my name is Callie and I am from New York originally, so my mom was lost, I like to say.
Hi, my name is Melody Gallegos and I was originally born in California, but I've been in Vegas most of my life since 1995, with a little stint in Miami. My goal is to be a full-time artist, love to just create and paint.
My name is Merima Bisic. I'm originally from Bosnia and moved here to US in 2011. I'm a software engineer by my profession, roller skating in my free time.
Hey, my name's Anissa. I was born in Vegas. The thing I do the most is I play the drums. A drum instructor, performer. I also write. I like editing.
Hi guys, my name is Melanie. I'm originally from Tomball, Texas. I'm a business owner. I also partnered up with an amazing company called Amway, and because of being in this company, I'm very passionate about helping people heal themselves more in a holistic route.
Piali, my name is Mari Cruz. And I am from Zacatecas in Aguascalientes, Mexico. I come from the regions of the Chichimeca people, and I'm here as a representation of the alchemists that we are as women and the medicine that we represent as carriers of Mother Earth. I am part of Energy Seek Wellness, and what we do is we encourage women and men to get in touch with their authenticity. And that means to get to know every part of you, even the parts that you are afraid, even the parts that you don't know, even the parts that you are yet to discover. We encourage ancestral conversations. We encourage you to sit with your abuelos, with your parents, and to learn about your cultura, to learn about where you're from. Because when you take part in those roots, you grow a bigger tree than you are today. So what we do is we encourage you to find the authentic part of you and the Barbie that this world makes you be. I am Mari Cruz, and I am medicine, and I bring medicine, and my feet will step everywhere to bring medicine for the hearts of the women and men of this land. Omete.
So I wanted to do the kind of a Barbie collaboration because I felt every woman is a Barbie and every woman wants to break out of a specific box to go out to their dreams, to create their dreams. That with Barbie, we have been able to see that. No matter what color, no matter what background you have, it's possible. So we're on purpose.
I decided it was fun to be a part of the project because it capitalizes on women and what makes them who they are, and stepping out of my comfort zone and reaching out for something and seeing other like-minded individuals. And I had a lot of insecurities growing up and I had no confidence in myself, but when I started looking at it in a new light of, instead of talking down on myself, I wanted to be the opposite of that, and I also wanted to be somebody for the other people that are like, well, I'm not skinny like these people, or I don't look like them, or I don't have the same hair as them. Well, everybody is different. You gotta be your own person and love who you are.
So when I was younger, there weren't any Barbies that looked like me with my skin tone or my hair type, or both, a combination of both. I always had to play with Barbies that had straight hair, and so I thought that was the way that I would look more beautiful, is if I straightened my hair. So I went and I did all of the relaxers and I killed my hair through all of that. And I became a cosmetologist so that I could help people feel beautiful inside and out. And so being a part of this was really special to me, so I could showcase my hair and that I have tattoos and I'm still beautiful and I'm not blonde or have naturally straight, non-frizzy hair.
So back in my day, we were told that we were not allowed to, pursue our dreams, and I was never gonna make anything out of, following my art career. I got COVID and I was scared of thinking about things I would regret. And the one thing I was gonna regret was not being able to share my art with the world. Still struggle sometimes, but I started to put myself out there. I started talking to like our local celebrity artists and asking them like, what do they do and how do they get out there? And they basically just said, just do it. Jem Jacks, she picked out a couple of artists, gave us the trash can and was like, do whatever you want with it. And immediately I saw the size of the trash can. I was like, this is a Barbie trash can. So I actually ended up making her to a version of like me. So she has a cute little vest like me, and I have hand-painted flowers here and on the back, and I painted hers as well. I cut off a sleeve of one of my shirts, I sewed it up, Velcroed it, put some little paint splatters, and got some shorts that look like mine and everything. And she's got the cute little pink sunglasses I'm always wearing as well. And I took one of her little water bottles and I made it into like a little 94 spray paint can that I usually always use.
I did have a Barbie, as most of girls. My Barbies had handmade clothes by me in 80s. I'm from 80s. Girls were doing the clothes. You couldn't buy actually clothes for Barbie.
When I was younger, even though my mom, she's American, my dad's from Pakistan, he's Punjabi, and we were raised really strict Muslim, so we weren't allowed to have Barbie. And my mom also is like a really big feminist. So she stood firmly against, because I was born in '86, so of Barbie being what she was at that time, because there weren't any ethnic Barbies really, or no Muslim Barbies per se or anything like that we were aware of. So we weren't allowed to have Barbie. Not that that's not beautiful either. There's all different types of beauty. But I will say in society, I've seen a big shift from when I was a kid to now as kids growing up. It's a lot more accepted to be different, or just not even be that white ideal as the kind of Barbie represents, which is nice. It's kind of like a zeitgeist of that whole culture changing, this new Barbie movie.
So growing up as a kid, I wasn't the wealthiest. My mom couldn't afford a Barbie. So we actually stood in line at the Salvation Army here at Cashman Field. And to me, to have a Barbie, I was so fortunate. I felt like if you had a Barbie, you were on the wealthy side. So when I grew up, I got my own Barbies. And I thought to myself, now that I'm an adult, how much I can give back to the kids that are less fortunate like I was. Because now I'm in a position where I can give back.
So growing up, I actually never really had Barbies. I never was really attracted towards them. And I think one of the main reasons is every time I would just walk into a store and look at Barbies, the first thing that I would notice is just how superficial they were. Trying to make us live and perceive our life in a very, we have to be dolled up all the time. We have to be this woman that the world wants us to be, and not fully express ourselves and keep us contained into, oh, when I see a woman, she's just a pretty face, but that's it. That's all that she's there for. And so because I would perceive Barbies that way, growing up I had a lot of mental health issues. I actually didn't really like myself that much, and every single time I would go into work, especially in workplaces where it's kind of like a man's world, I automatically thought of myself as, oh, I'm just this dumb girl that doesn't really know how to do anything, and I would let those types of figures overpower me and dim my light away. So now I don't let anybody dim my light, and I don't look at anybody as they're better than me and I should be intimidated, because at the end of the day, we all have the capacity to reach the exact same level and reach the same goals as anybody else.
Barbie, for me, has brought a lot of self-reflection. As a child, I really looked forward to Barbies and my birthdays or holidays. But as I grew older in my teenage years, I realized that Barbies didn't come with books. They didn't come with stethoscopes. They didn't come with desks. They didn't come with the encouragement to be better than what you are. And even worse, I think sometimes it allowed me to feel like I didn't belong in the world, because there wasn't someone that looked like me. There wasn't someone with big feathers. There wasn't someone with big skirts. There wasn't someone that was a morenita that rose and showed me that I could be me, fully, every part of who I am. Authenticity was pushed out, and it really forced me to find who I was, besides the Barbie the world wanted me to be.
Being here today made me realize that women tend to put so many other things above themselves. I haven't had my makeup done in years or my hair blown out. As a woman, please take care of yourself. Please nourish yourself, nurture yourself the same way that we nurture our partners, our children, or even our jobs, or every other errands that we have to do, from the smallest things. It's okay to put ourselves first, it's okay to have dreams, and it's okay to also rest and not consider it to be selfish. Give ourselves the love that we give others.
You don't have to look, plastic or change yourself and your features. You could just be who you are and love your natural self and stand out from the rest.
Barbie's always like, you can be anything. You can be a spray paint artist, you can be an artist, you can be a tagger, like whatever it is you like, you can be super creative. I like seeing everyone's inner child come out and everybody embracing Barbie the way that I've embraced her my whole life, even though sometimes I was, made fun of here and there, but basically encourages you to be whatever you want in life. Barbie has had a huge impact on my life, for sure.
To be perfect, you don't need to be perfect. And nobody's perfect in general. Good thing is when we accept imperfection, right?
Especially playing as a drummer, it's the least occupied role in a band by a woman still to this day, which is of course changing too, which is great. But being in a male-dominated role as a woman can have its own set of challenges. And I would just tell any girl doing anything that they want to do to don't care what anyone says or thinks. Work really hard at what you're doing and be masterful at it and be proud of what you're doing, and everything else will fall into place. And never let anyone tell you can't do it because you're a girl, or what, anything about you doesn't matter. What matters is what you put on stage in life and performance.
So if I could share any tips with young kids and young women that are just trying to find themselves, I would say believe in yourself, always continue to grow and improve yourself, whether it's mentally, physically, or emotionally, and also surround yourself with people that support and encourage you.
So don't ever let anybody dim your light, because we are all equal, and at the end of the day, we even have the power to bring in a brand new life.
I encourage you now, women, to find every part of you, every part that you are yet to discover, to love yourself in every stage of emotion, to be the ocean, to be the sea, to be the rivers, to be the winds. I want you to move in your own way and to discover who you are, to embrace your heart fully, and to stand strong like the warrior that you were born to be. Don't be afraid to break that shell and to not be the Barbie that society wants you to be. Be you, so that we push every Barbie maker to make Barbies like me, like you, and like the children of tomorrow. Let's make those Barbies for the girls that are about to rise to the seeds that come from our wombs.
Okay, so
This was so awesome. Thank you guys.
yay, thank you.
Yay! Yeah, it's crazy. We weren't allowed to have Barbie.
Thank you.
Vote for me. I'm just kidding. Barbie. Drop the mic.